Caitlin here. Hello, hello, hello. So I have 7 things that you could possibly get your friend who's a cosplayer. These can range anything from something really simple you could do to even some expensive stuff, depending on how close you are to the person. So the first one, which might be a little more obvious, is makeup related things. So first, which I do not have on the side here to show you, is when you go to the travel section of any store, Target, whatever, Walmart, and you see the makeup wipes, please get those. They're just so convenient and small, nice little pack, versus when we go to conventions, we can't bring the big version of everything. So those traveling packs are actually very useful for conventions. Are they the best makeup wipe removers? No, but if I need to fix my makeup on the fly, you bet that's something I really wish I had on me. So another thing in makeup is just makeup removers in general. So as a cosplayer, we beat up our face. And I know that there's some out there that are like, oh my gosh, this one's like the highest end. Let's just talk about the basics, okay? I've been using this since I was a teenager, and I don't care if people are like, oh my god, it's not that good for you. It's all free. So if you're acne prone like I was as a teenager, this is good, and I still use it. Another one, which is more so when it's all over my face and I just want to gently keep trying to wipe it off, like I'll use that for the heavy duty stuff, and then the rest of it, really, Pond's cold cream. If you've never bought this stuff before, make sure you get the green cap one. That one is specifically, it says cold cream makeup remover. If you get the one with the blue cap, it's just a cold cream, it's not a makeup remover. But this stuff, it's as old as time, okay? It's been around for a very long time. It's really good stuff. So after that, I mean, there's things that we go through a lot that, you know, if you added it to it, it would make it feel more special. You could buy reusable ones that are really cute, maybe support an artist and, you know, buy someone who crocheted some little cute scrubbies. Another one is, ooh, cat hair. This, which is like the silliest thing, it has a little button in the back and it vibrates. So when I scrub my face, these little bristles, they really get in there and froth up. So after I take off the makeup, I actually can wash my face, and I actually will go through a few times sometimes on this, depending on how cakey the makeup was and how much it feels stuck on my face. But this, I love it. Absolutely love it. I have no clue how I replace the batteries. So if you buy this for your friend every, like, you know, season or whatever, it probably will die by then if they use it a lot. So next up on my list is face peels, maybe. This, I would, you know, like the disclaimer that you can have an allergic reaction, but this stuff, it was on TikTok a lot, and then I just went to Amazon because I only wanted to buy one. I didn't want to buy the set. I just wanted, you know, the black one, just black, hardcore, right? And I just got it. It really takes the crap off my face. I actually had to put extra makeup on my face because my face was a little pink looking because I did a good scrub. It just feels less abrasive, and it just really gets off that top layer. When you put makeup on your skin a lot, it's almost like, or in general, as you get older, you put on all this stuff to protect your skin, and you feel like it prevents your skin from like shedding properly. So if you use this, it just helps it shed, if that makes any sense to you. A good one is eyelashes and contacts. If you know your friend and you know what colors they use, just get them contacts. Especially if like they're not doing them for prescription purposes. And eyelashes, they fall off all the time. I mean, you can get Kiss, you can get Eye Lure, those are good ones too, but you know, it's good stuff. Another one is lash glue. It's my personal opinion. If I get the translucent one, it is so annoying that the glue does dry clear. Everyone's like, you got some white stuff there, and it's like, it's the glue. Yeah, but it's like, it dries clear, and like honestly, it doesn't work the best. This, I don't know what it is. It prevents people from doing that hiccup of like they've never worn eyelashes before. It prevents that hiccup of having to explain to 10 people it's just eyelash glue, it's gonna dry clear. But it prevents that nuance, but also I swear this one sticks better. I don't know why, it just works better. So the one that is, it's dark tone, or it's called black, this one works the best. And if you're to buy your friend this because you know they wear eyelashes, kudos to you. Totally different glue, but still just as important, nail glue. Just like super glue, if you've ever owned super glue, which you definitely should get also, but nail glue, if your friend uses like the press-ons and stuff, this is still good in replacement of super glue if you're in a pinch. This is just the tube that comes free with the nails, and I wanted to show that this is very small. It's very, very small. And if you ever own super glue, yes, if you ever so slightly have an air gap, all that glue is gonna dry. There's ones that have like little brushes and stuff. Amazing. Get us one of those, please. Mine actually dried, so I can't even show it to you. But I always save these, and I like keep them like, you know, it's the end of the world. Like, oh my gosh, don't know when the next time I'm going to get one. You know, I just try to save them as much as I can, but yeah, I got this. So then next on my little list, and yes, I have a list because I'm all over the place. Eyeliner. Particularly black eyeliner. So my favorite is NYX Epic Wear. It's waterproof. Why? Because you never know. If it rains outside, I really don't want my eyeliner running. I mean, it would stink, but I mean, you know, stuff happens. But this is my favorite eyeliner, okay? They could wear it rain, shine, outside of cosplay, during cosplay. And because it's black eyeliner and it's very versatile and you could do other things with it, like when people actually draw lines to make themselves look like a comic or manga character, they probably go through this a lot. Just buy the black one. You can't go wrong with the black eyeliner. So another one is makeup brushes. So I didn't grab mine because I'm very embarrassed. I've owned these for a very long time. But the makeup brushes I would suggest is ones that are really cool. There's ones that are Sailor Moon themed. There are ones that look like swords. There's ones that look like wands. There's so many really cool themed makeup brushes. You could easily buy your friend a set for Christmas. That alone would be a really cool gift. Then with that said, makeup brush cleaner. So yes, there's that weird hack I saw where you mix olive oil and dish detergent and just mix it on a plate to clean your brushes. But I mean, let's be honest, sometimes as a cosplayer, we do really silly things for the sake of saving money. If you were to buy an actual makeup brush cleaner, that would just be really cool. But I wouldn't do that to someone you don't know well. They'd be like, are you calling me a dirty person? Nah, but I mean, you know, that would be a really cool one. Pocket mirror, like a really cute pocket mirror. Even if you were to get one, like, oh, my friend cosplays this, let me get them this. Like if they're, I'm just gonna keep using this theme because Stranger Things is really popping right now. But Stranger Things, if you know they love that, get them a pocket mirror that's a waffle. How cool is that? I actually looked that up. There's not really good ones. Just buy some clay and just put it on top or something. Be like, I made that for you. Oh my god, I would love if someone made me an Eggo like little pocket mirror. I would be like, oh my gosh, because then it just like adds more to the character. Another one, which I already mentioned, the nail glue. Oh, ties and pins. We go through these a lot. Okay, hairpins and like hair ties. We go through them. People ask them if we have extras. This is easily something a cosplayer could really use. All right. Another one would be wig glue. So this is so gross looking from me using it. This is not officially wig glue, but it's what I was told to do long ago, and I still have the tube like for a very long time. This stuff is pretty good. But yeah, wig glue or like something like this to help us style our hair. This actually works really good for like slicking back a bun, but like, you know, really like slick ponytail. Like this is really good stuff. And I do very gently like pull my wig off, you know, but like this is good stuff. So another one, which is a total bonus here to cap off number one, which is probably the biggest list I have, is a prop bag. So I already mentioned a waffle, right? So what if you were to find, you know, 11 Stranger Things, what if you were to find like a makeup bag that goes with the character they like? Like you could literally look up Stranger Things, they already have bags. What if you were to look up Eggo makeup bag, or like just something that you know they would really like, and that if they were to ever pull it out, it would kind of go along with their cosplay, or it would just add a little extra magic to their day, you know, or just know that you appreciate and actually pay attention to the characters they do and stuff. So that's list number one. That's a really long list. Another one, which is kind of silly and kind of not. Get your friend a popcorn bucket of something they really like, and then inside maybe a movie ticket. All right. A lot of our cosplays come from Marvel, DC, anime that's in the movie theaters, maybe even horror. This is Nosferatu. If you were to just get a really cool popcorn bucket and a movie ticket, that alone is a really cool gift. And you can maybe add snacks in there. I would add like, you know, I would just like, even if you were to find a popcorn bucket that they're like, oh man, they sold out. If you were to grab a popcorn bucket and fill it with stuff for me and a DVD of it, so I like actually own it, or a digital, do they give you cards if you buy it digitally? I don't know, but if you were to do that, like, I'd be like, oh my god, that is so thoughtful, thank you. And if you were to find like, so like Nosferatu's like, you know, there's a plague with the rats and stuff. If you were to find like mouse gummies and like things, or like bats, or like just like things that are more vampire themed. Oh, remember the gummy vampire teeth? If you were to get that, that would be really, really cute. Like, that would be really cute. Like, I think that alone, showing that you recognize the characters they like, you found a popcorn bucket. Don't get screwed over buying a popcorn bucket for too long. You know, that would be a really great gift number 2. Then gift idea category number 3 is just art supply stuff. We go through acrylic paint, oil paint, specifically black and white, a lot. We go through this stuff like it's nothing. This brush I have in my hand, do you know how many times we go through these brushes brushing on glue? You know what this is, that little foam brush. We go through these a lot, at least I do. Another one is that, can you see this thing? It is so bad. Like, it's like my beat up brush, like, you know, just, it's a brush that I don't care about, and I just beat the crap out of it. I don't know if this is universally like a favorite brush. What I like about this brush is that it's kind of wide. I would say this is 1 inch wide, but when I turn it sideways, it's got some fluff to it, so it like really picks up a lot of paint. And also, like, some brushes, they keep getting thinner, so if you're to find like a cozy thing so that my paintbrushes felt better, that would be another awesome cosplayer gift. But yeah, we go through certain brushes a lot, and definitely we have brushes we beat the crap out of, and also if there was like something to make our hands feel more comfortable with the brush, that'd be pretty cool. There's also puff paint. In particular, usually white and black. Again, it depends on the cosplayer, but if you ever had to pick 2 colors and say, oh, I just got you white and black of all the different types, because I'm assuming that's the color you go through the most, or if you pay attention and you know they love horror, you gotta get red. You know why. So another one is Sharpies. Need I say more? But in particular, the black Sharpies. Another one would be, like, you know, like the ones that are big, chunky Sharpies, not those, not the ones that are fine point, the ones that are in between. Also, those gold and silver Sharpies, I don't know what it is, I just love those. Like, if I want to add a little detail, I'm like, oh, shoot, and it just allows me to get in there. I don't know what it is. That would be another cool thing if you know they do a lot of gold leaf and stuff like that. For the paint, if you do those little sheets, or anything that allows us to do gold or silver or pewter, like, there's even spray paint cans that do that. That stuff is really good, especially if you know they do armor. So again, you have to know the cosplayer. A pencil set. So it's graphite pencil set, and what it is that it's got different ones. This one has 2H, HB, 2B, 4B, 6B, 8B. It's just a cute set. You can just get these. Obviously, with that being said, a little sketch pad. Like, sometimes when we're on the go, sometimes we sketch a lot. Some people don't. It really depends on the person, but like, even if you don't see them with one, if you got them one that was maybe like the size of like, you know, a sheet that a printer would give and stuff, I would assume that like that would actually be a pretty good size. We don't need something huge. Like, there's ones that are this big, they're expensive. Please do not break the bank getting something like that. Those are pretty expensive. The ones that are like, you know, this size or maybe this size, those are perfectly fine. We can get a concept up on it and, you know, whatever. Maybe we get a whole paint set, like a little set that's got a little bit of everything. That would be nice, because then sometimes we get to explore different colors. So if it's a set for the holidays, that would actually be pretty cool. So that's number 3 category. So one that is still art related but not, but I had to make it category number 4, is the mini like emergency kit. I'm talking, this is like the one that you just buy. It literally comes with a few needles, a plastic thimble. So this closure is not the best and it will wear out. So my suggestion, if you want to make a really thoughtful emergency kit, I would add a few band-aids, this and that. I would grab like a container, and I would make sure it's like a really good container, and just decorate the outside yourself, something personal. Again, what if you found a round one of these and made it Eggo waffle for Stranger Things? That would be pretty cool. So if they're into a lot of horror, you could make it look like a book of spells. If they're into a lot of things that are like old-time war type of stuff, make it actually look like a really old school like first aid kit, and like put fake rust there and stuff, like make it look like an antique. That'd be cool. You know, you could get a little creative and make it, or you could support another artist, because other cosplayers do make things. You can, or they just make things for cosplayers, artists. You could just literally buy a container and then fill it with really good stuff. Stuff with snaps. I actually had to add this in here. This little crazy metal thing, that's actually to help us thread the needle, especially when we're nervous, maybe a little over caffeinated during a convention. Yeah, that never happens. But you know, and like different colored threads, like the basics here, white, black, red, green, blue, like just generic colors. That's all you really need. Tape measure, I don't know why that's in here. I don't know why I would ever have to measure something, but you want to just add it. Safety pins, that is a huge one. Scissors, the scissors that come in these kits stink. They're not that great. But if someone, I had to make it its own category, if someone were to make a little like emergency sewing / band-aid kit for me, like first aid kit, I think that'd be the cute, especially if they made it in a way that would go along with lots of cosplays. Again, if they're into horror, book of spells, or if they're into like a lot of like wartime type of stuff, really old school 1950s first aid kit look. Like, come on, just, you know, think a little bit, you know, if not, just make it a really clean cut looking box. Make it be a really nice looking thing. If you're into woodwork, you know what? Make it a woodwork one. Who cares? Just make a really nice box, because these things are so flimsy. And like, it's like, and also this hinge right here, it always eventually splits, believe it or not. And it's so annoying. And also there does come a point where like we really can't fit stuff in here, or the hinge gets messed up and it doesn't shut correctly, so now stuff's falling out. It's a totally separate category. I had to make it aside from the art supplies. Make us a first aid / sewing emergency kit. Oh, add Velcro. Velcro's a good one. I hate Velcro because I feel like it destroys so many things. I prefer snaps. I'm a snap gal. But yeah, like if someone did this for me, I'd be like, oh my god, that is so thoughtful. You actually made a box for me. Thank you. Like I think that'd be the coolest thing ever. 5. This one's gonna throw you off. Noise canceling headset. I cannot tell you how many times when I'm supposed to be focusing, I can't focus and I start getting distracted, or my cats start meowing a little more than usual, and I get distracted and play with them instead of doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Noise canceling headsets are really great for someone like me. I get distracted easily. So if you have a friend that complains about getting distracted easily, you can get them to say, I just thought you'd enjoy them, and I thought it'd also help you concentrate on your cosplays. That way you're less distracted. And the other one is that I didn't notice before, there's like active and inactive noise canceling. So if it's like, or it's like passive and active, basically they somehow create a background noise that kind of muffles out the rest of the background. You don't have to break the bank for it. I mean, if you get, I got this for like $60. It's not the best. It doesn't really noise cancel, but it does enough. And I play like some lo-fi music or whatever I want to play, or some classical era stuff. And it definitely helps. So that's another one that I would mention. Next one, which is kind of odd. A foot massager. If you are friends with someone who complains about their feet at conventions, you can get a foot massager. If you think there's someone who like technically buys stuff like that and just shoves it off to the side, just go to a nail salon that you know is near them and ask them if they do gift cards, and how much is it to do one with like a lot of really good massage on their feet and stuff, because we really do destroy our feet. Another one is insoles, really cozy. Like if you're doing the gift card, I would add some really good insoles that are good for feet. some really cozy socks or something. And another one, which I've been trying to tell people, and I feel like it's not said as much as I thought, lidocaine spray. Just lidocaine spray your feet. Like, it's not the best thing in the world, but I swear it helps when I wear my crazy shoes. So lidocaine spray, lidocaine spray, lidocaine spray, okay? Or Tiger Balm. So lidocaine spray. Just spray your feet. Sometimes, honestly, it's gonna sound dumb, the cool feeling of like taking off your shoes and spraying them once in a while and giving them a break, that alone sometimes feels really great. I can't tell if it's like actually the lidocaine working or like the fact that you're giving your feet a little treat and just like relaxing. This is amazing. Another one, but you have to be very careful, and I always have to disclaimer, wash your hands after applying this. You will burn your eyes. You will burn anybody else that you touch. It's like fire. It's like fire and ice. It's like icy hot. But this is a very nice, convenient, small little container. If you know, you know. If you don't, let me tell you. This stuff is very potent. It is amazing. It's compact. This is actually like the extra strength one, but it doesn't matter. Grab any of them. They're all really good. And do not underestimate what it does. This stuff is really, really good. You only need a small amount, and it will help your feet if they really badly hurt. So if you were to make a little kit, and then maybe a foot massager, or maybe pay for them to get one at a salon that's near them, that would be another very thoughtful gift. And even explain to them, like, I always hear you complaining about your feet at conventions, so I thought this would be a really great treat for you. Oh my gosh, I love you. You're amazing. So thoughtful. Last one, which is number 7. This is where it gets pricey. Tech. All right, tech. This, you would have to know the person a little bit better. Like, I have this DJI, which is the microphone that I'm using right here. And this is like a little charging dock. Like, this itself holds a battery and keeps charging these because they're smaller. And this is such a good purchase. And it does come with the bag. I'm not sponsored for any of this, by the way. And it has like the little thing to put on top. This is just a really cool thing. A generic tripod, believe it or not, I think that might still be a good gift. And you can even say to them like, oh, I got you a really good tripod that records content, because even if you already have one, I thought it would be good to have one that's always in your car, so that if you're out and about and you want to make content, you can. Like, even that concept, if someone said that to me, I'd be like, wow, you're kind of right. Like, if you know they don't have one in their car, like, buy them one. So this one takes a little bit more knowing the person, but also it is a little bit more on the pricier side. This is easily like the hundreds dollar range. So tech can get pretty expensive. But if you want to go lower end, those little clips that you put on someone's phone and it just adds a nice little spotlight, that's lower budget, but still just as useful, just as thoughtful. Like, I know you record content, thought you would like this. Thank you so much. Love you. But a quick recap, because I actually have to get going to work. So number 1 would be makeup stuff. Okay, you can get makeup stuff. Number 2, popcorn bucket. You know, something, and add a bunch of stuff to it. Don't break the bank on those buckets. Okay, like don't fall victim to scalpers. Number 3, anything art supplies-ish. Like, we go through art supplies a lot. Number 4, mini emergency kit. Like first aid / sewing kit. If you were to put that together and make it really, really cute for us, that'd be such a thoughtful and nice gift. Number 5, noise canceling headset, because we do get distracted. Number 6 would be something to do with helping our poor feet, because we beat the crap out of them in our cosplays. And number 7, maybe buy us a little tech if you're pretty close to us and you guys usually exchange a bigger budget. But I hope this helps people with their shopping, and do pay attention to sales. I mean, and do pay attention to fake sales. Apparently that's now a thing. But I hope this helps somebody, and I hope it maybe helps people that have a cosplayer friend and never thought of these things. But some of these are things that you could buy anybody, and a lot of these are specifically cosplayer stuff. But I hope it helps, and I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving, and I hope you all stay safe, explore, and get inspired. Yay! Oh, kitty. Okay.